Legend of Total War here with part 16 of my Rome Total War Let's Play campaign as the Scipii Romans. Alright, so the Civil War has started. The Bruti started it, I'm pretty sure. We gave them enough regions that they could justify declaring war. They pretty much decided to smash the Senate straight away. I've sent some forces over here to defend them, but the Senate has called me an outlaw as well. I've got a diplomat training so that we can get back in their good side. Hopefully the Bruti is going to be unable to get through here. Now, I need to make sure that my forces are... let's see if we've got it up here. How are we going to deal with this? Because I'm at risk of getting pinned at both sides. These guys are in reasonably good shape. Alright, the thing is, with these armies, I don't ever want the AI to be in control of them. Like, they'll send 4 armies at once at me. And that's the problem. And you just end up getting overwhelmed just by sheer numbers. I don't know, keep these guys together and maybe it'll deter them from making an attack. Come down here, come down there. They won't be able to send all of their forces down here. I mean, it's risky, but sometimes you gotta take risks. Alright, I think I've moved just about all my armies. Let me just double check here. Just come and stand right there. Make sure you're safe. Alright, we'll see how we go there. Where's this? Ah, damn it. I didn't want this. Alright, so they're attacking me from the north. So 3 armies versus 2. I do not want these guys coming in with AI control because they'll just throw themselves away. Alright, well, let's turn that off. Let's do this. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to position ourselves sort of corner camp and get close to our reinforcements. When units are starting to get too badly damaged, withdraw them off the field, let my reinforcements come in.
Men, we face adversity. A band of brothers, dedicated to the warrior's code of strength and victory. But we will never know defeat while we stand together. This day we add another triumph to the history of our people. We will be honored as men! Do not fear our enemies today. The Bruti are Romans, and they are just men, not gods. They can be killed. We stand on the defensive today. Let them wear themselves out against our battle line. We are even matched in numbers, man for man, but that does not tell the whole story. Yet, for all that, we are the stronger within ourselves. We are the greater warriors. The woods nearby may give us the chance to spring a surprise or two upon our enemies. There is little to fear, as help is coming. Within the day, another army of ours will arrive for this battle. Now let us offer up prayers, as all good men should do before they commit evil acts. Cleanse your soul, and the gods will armor you for the coming fight. It is they who will grant us victory!
Okay, so I expect my reinforcements to be coming from here. Unfortunately, that's low ground. Actually, that's no, it's not actually. It's about mid-ground. So we'll position ourselves here so that we'll just have to see how we go. I'll have to reform, obviously. Oh no, they're coming from over there. That's okay.
This is hopeful news indeed.
Hurry up and get over here. You know, if I had an army just full of cavalry, this would probably be pretty easy. But infantry is not as good, even urban cohort. But I think we'll win the day. Alright, I think first thing I need to do, take the Praetorian cavalry and just see if I can pick off like their general or something like that. It'll make things a ton easier. So if we take out his general, the rest of these forces, they won't stand and fight. Alright, stand there. And you guys stand here. General stand on this flank here. It's just a matter of whether or not we can actually get to him. There's 3 generals we'll need to kill. They need to be the first ones we aim for. It seems like he's trying to wait for reinforcements, which is fine, I guess. If we let them come over this way a little bit, we can shoot them with our archers. I don't want to be charging into Auxilia. Now that's just a Roman cavalry unit, so it's not an actual general, it's just a captain. Sooner my archers finish shooting, as soon as I can get them off the battlefield, so I can bring in the cavalry will be the first ones in. Okay, let's charge into them because it's going to be their rear. Let's slow things down. Good, that's some early kills. It's good to see. But don't risk it by getting too close. Just for Auxilia, that doesn't really matter too much. Alright, over here, early legionary cohorts. The more they run around, the better it is for us. We've got to get them exhausted. Okay, we'll go after these early legionary cohort here. See if we can horse sandwich the motherfuckers. Problem is those damn javelins. They make it hard to maneuver around them without getting shot. It's not a horse sandwich, but it's pretty good. Good. Broke them straight away. Balance of power is not in our favour, but you know we've got reinforcements in reserve and they don't. They're sending everything they've got right now. I'm gonna get closer. The R button isn't being responsive because there's so many men on the battlefield. Okay, I think my guys here could use a little bit of a rest because they're winded now. They've done a good job. They've taken out one full battalion and half of another. It looks like a bigger army than it actually is because half of them aren't even here. You guys need to guard your positions. Also, the good thing is if they rout, they don't have far to go. So you two should try and box that in so they don't try and flank us. What's this here? Auxilia, light auxilia. Right, come around on this flank here. It seems to be less defended. There's just too many units on this side. No point in shooting Praetorian cavalry. Praetorian cohort. Shoot the Roman cavalry. Try and kill that general. So they keep going back and forth. That's great. Shoot them in the back. So what's this over here? Legionary cohort. Right, let's try and break them. How tired are they now? Now is definitely not a time to be walking. You gotta shoot the Roman cavalry. Kill that general. If we kill him, this army here will be worth nothing. Getting a little bit of a rest. They're shooting their peeler at us. Fucking get in and attack them. because they'll have a few volleys of it. Things are getting really low frame rates now. Okay, we haven't killed the enemy general, but let's just charge in here. Because otherwise we're going to risk the general's life.
The enemy general is slain.
Good.
Now
The
his
first
men
army is going to
fear
be
us.
nothing.
It is time to press the attack.
Who are you? Get over here. Good, so far they got this under control. Balance of power is still nowhere near in our favour, but it's getting there. Okay, tell the archers to stop shooting because we may need the ammunition for the next fucking 2 armies that are on their way. What's this here? Archer auxiliary. Yeah, you need to shoot them. Not shoot them. Run them down. And we're not taking a lot of damage, but still, best if we put that down. Wasn't much of a charge. But they killed them nonetheless. Alright, where's the next general? Alright, next load of wankers coming in. Okay, start shooting. Okay, no time to get over to the other flank again. You're gonna have to stand here. Try and rest as much as I can. Here's a general. Armored general. Whatever, it'll be okay. You get back into formation here. So, percentages wise, we've lost 2%, we've killed 32%. But that was the easy part, so that they came in without waiting for their reinforcements. Okay, stop shooting. War dogs there, easy enough to kill. Go kill them.
The gods be praised.
Okay, first army is
The
completely
enemy's
gone.
hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. My army's still in pretty good shape. Okay, back over here, what's this? Legionary cavalry. Okay, get over here on this flank because they're... I need my cavalry to be able to move around. They'll have less maneuverability over this way. Come on, I told you to run. They could definitely use a bit of a rest. They're starting to get pretty slow. Okay, we got a general coming in over. That's just Velity gladiators. It's not too hard to deal with. The fuck are they doing? They're trying to attack this. Silly buggers. So they're getting a bit of a rest. This guy here is not faring too well, but we can always withdraw him. I hope so. I hope he doesn't run in the opposite direction to withdraw. Should be fighting just fine. When you get him into melee, it's fine. Kick their ass. stay over here. How's the morale on this side over here? Okay, the general, we need our general over here because morale is, it's okay, but it could be a bit better. Get back over here. Okay, balance of power is actually about evenly matched now. We might actually be able to repel them with what we've got. Didn't even need any reinforcements. Okay, you're out of ammo. Withdraw. Damn it, they withdrew in the wrong direction. Fuck. Oh well. Can't do anything about it. Get in there. Ah, damn it. They're no good against Velity gladiators. Unit. Oh fuck me! They're routing on this side. That's okay. They're getting off the battlefield. This is what I was hoping for. And if they were going to rout, easy for them to get away. Come on, reinforcements. Show up. Balance of power is not going as well for me now. Fuck me! The cavalry just got destroyed by the Velity gladiators. Break them. Keep them steady. Cavalry's not in good shape. Yeah, try and push forward a little bit. Come on, break them. I need to get them out of here, but the problem is that they're on the edge of the fucking screen, edge of the map. These cavalry are going to be of no further use to me in this battle. Get them off the battlefield, so that reinforcements can show up. Come on, where are my reinforcements? One unit's already with. Oh, I gotta wait till it's actually off the battlefield properly. Right, you get in there as well. And you gotta stay where you are. I'd love to run them down. What are they? Are they actually leaving? What the fuck are they doing? Let them leave.
General, urban cohort, attack quickly! Urban cohort, urban cohort, unleash attack quickly!
Alright, General, let's see if we can get you some kills. Yeah, it looks like they're withdrawing. That's weird. Considering they've got the balance of power here. I want my other archers to... not other archers. Other cavalry to get in here. So they can help me out. In running these guys down, that is. We'll have to send this army back to Capua for retraining next turn, there's no doubt about that. Hopefully it doesn't get attacked again this turn. Excuse me. This army here is having a bit of a bad time, this unit I mean. Charge into their rear, hopefully they'll break. You get in there as well. Go try and save it. Well, they're still pretty smashed up, but hopefully they get enough recovery that they can stick around.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
That being said, even if it's gone, it's not the end of the world. I think this is a pretty good victory for us here. They've lost a lot of troops. do our best to try and run down whatever we can.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are
There's a bunch of guys over here, urban cohort. I don't think we'll be able to break them. Let's do what we can. Plus, there should be exhaustibles. Come on. What do I do there for? Shit, I'm silly. Of course, if we can get rid of these urban cohort, that'd be great. General has fled the battlefield. Okay, go attack that. Good. That's good. Don't forget there's more out here. Gotta try and take them out. Come on, cavalry. I could really use your help. Help me run these fuckers down. I don't know if they'll get here in time. Just have to make the attack. Hope for luck. Good, they broke a lot easier than the previous one. Getting rid of their urban cohort, that's definitely to our advantage. It'll take 2 turns to recruit. Here. Oh, good, more urban cohort. Kill them. How'd we go anyway? 81%. Not too bad. It's not over yet. Although there's not much left on the battlefield. Speed this up.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Alright, that's enough. Alright, let's have a look at the damage. Ah, it's gone. It didn't get any recovery. Oh well. 2 turns to recover that. Still, quite a lot of casualties healed amongst other units.
Victory!
Okay, good. That was the end of the Bruti's turn, at least. What's this? Army of the Senate. No, we don't want to fight this. Here's what we should do. We should fight this battle, but withdraw it immediately, so that our forces withdraw as far away as possible. I could beat them, but we're not here to fight the Senate. I came there to protect the Senate. Should have had a diplomat ready to go. Okay, so we want to immediately withdraw from this battlefield.
Your reinforcements have arrived! This is hopeful news indeed!
Please tell me that these guys can withdraw from there. Otherwise I have to get them all the way around the other side. Maybe if I just get them over to the corner, it should be okay. Hang on. If the battle will end, as long as none of these guys get in here. They all need to withdraw at the same time. Come on, leave. Okay, good. Good. Now, hopefully they'll get sent back to Capua. Alright, so let's have a look. What happened? One of the armies got sent back here, the other one is in the is in here. Okay, so first things first, we need to become allies with the Senate again. Let's have a look at this stuff though.
Awaiting your command, I shall speak with them at once.
Okay, ceasefire, trade rights. Start with that. I don't want them to become my actually, if they become protectorate, I could they're our allies. Let's just go with the ceasefire. So I'm going to give them 200,000. And trade rights, let's see how that goes. Good, and now re-establish our old alliance. Okay, they don't want that just yet. We'll need to make it in their best interests. Let's give them 50,000. Okay, so we've been... No, we're not outlawed by the Senate now, surely. Yep, no, we're in good standing with the Senate. Well, reasonably good standard. They'll start giving us missions, but the missions won't be good. It's a bit like suicide your generals, maybe. I don't know. Now we can stand and fight alongside of them.
Waiting your command.
Yeah, I think I had a general in one of... I think I didn't. Okay. So this guy here, he needs to get... Yeah, so we lost that unit. Need to, recruit a new one. Okay, at least it wasn't like gold tier experience. They need to get... they can go around the army, they need to get to Capua, so they can be retrained. Like, there's no real obstacle in the way there. Now, this army here is in almost perfect shape. I really want to get to Tarentum, obviously, to take it off them. Okay, they really want to resist us here. But that's okay. Sometimes the siege is a good opportunity for us.
Orders, attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement.
Let's see, what does the Senate say about these two? These are enemies of Rome, should be crushed beneath the iron-shod boots of the legions. Same with them.
Orders, move out.
All good. I forgot to retrain those units at Sinope. Not a big deal, I'm not using them until the general becomes available anyway. Alright, let's
Engage the enemy.
take out Ankira.
Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
Oh, hang on, here's another one of my peasants. Don't need that.
Orders,
Alright, so let's do this.
attack!
We absolutely must succeed. Which doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. Alright, so we get in there, take the walls. What are we up against? Let's just see. Yeah, well, once we take the walls, that will make a big difference. Right, let's do this. I'm confident that I could do this just with the one army. Just take our time and eradicate every last one of these Bruti scumbags.
Those overly proud Romans over there are the Brutii. They think they are our equals, our enemies. I think they are dead men. They have been lulled into a false sense of security by a few feet of defensive wall, as if that will protect them. They have a slight advantage in numbers, but our good spirit should counter that quite handily. Yet, for all that, one of you is worth more than any number of them. Skills, valor, and honor still count for something in war. Help is at hand. Even now, our comrades march towards this battle and will arrive before sunset. And at the last, brave Romans, I say this: strength and honor to you all!
Alright. Okay, enemy reinforcements will pop around from all over the place. Let's get ready to attack. We don't want to be anywhere near this with the attack, because that tower will just destroy us. It's okay to go after that one, I think. Okay, we got enemy reinforcements coming in from the rear. Don't think it's going to be heaps. Should be able to deal with it. Okay, I was wrong. It is actually heaps. Okay. What the fuck? Why aren't they all moving? Why aren't you moving? Don't worry about that too much. Okay. These towers aren't shooting. I want them to get a little bit closer so they can shoot. Fuck me. Get the general out of there. Why didn't these move when I told them to? Why are none of our units moving? Doesn't make any sense. Get in there. At least they can't run off the battlefield in this one.
Praise the gods! The siege towers are at the walls!
No. If you die, we're fucked. Stay where you are.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Taking a lot of damage here and there. I'm sure we'll be okay. What the fuck are you guys doing? I told you to come over here. Bit of a bloodbath. That's okay. We can retrain all of our units in here over the end turn once we've taken this. Provided we've still got some left. Fuck me, what's going on with you? Get out of there. You've had enough of this battle. Alright, how are we going up here? Don't focus on that one too much. Okay, this guy needs to get out of there now. Too much damage. General, go and take out these ballistas. They're causing me problems. Okay, I want these two to actually leave the battlefield because I just don't want them taking any more damage. Oh, I can't leave. I can't withdraw. Well, then just... I don't know. Stay out of the way. Okay, let's have a look at the percentages here. 26 to 6%. So yeah, we're so far winning. So far so good.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
Okay, let them come to us. We don't want to go near that tower just yet. Unless we can capture it.
Show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Okay, I don't need this anymore. Okay, I need to get reorganized. First, also, wipe these guys out. Okay, reorganize these, get them set up. Well, I thought I told you to drop this. Good, reorganize. Just let them go, don't worry about them too much. Did we take this? soon. Okay, now we've got to go capture as many of the walls as possible because these towers will shoot the Brutii forces. Yeah, fucking slaughter. Okay, do not shoot. Save your ammunition for later. I want you to come over here, finish off this Victoria. Good, with the towers under my control, it'll be heaps better. Both those underguns have been burnt. Yeah, hurry up, kill him, because then you need to go back around the other way. I've got to capture the entire wall. This will get a ton of kills for us. Because each shot will kill at least one of them. Sometimes more than one. And they're rapid fire. Get over here. Okay, good. Now you guys need to go around the other way. There's no units coming in this way, but still, just take it out anyway. Alright, we're getting organized over here, that's good. Okay, since the walls are now under our control, let's block them off from getting over here. Look at these delicious free kills. This is what I was saying about sieges being probably good for us. Because the AI is passive and just not very good. It's not very good at defending sieges. What the fuck happened here? I didn't tell you to get off the wall. You shits, get back up. There's plenty more walls you need to go and capture. That's not all of them. Where the hell are the rest of them? That's not 130 men, is it? They can't get up this way. There's no tower. Alright, you have to go back up this way. What the fuck are you doing getting down off the wall? I didn't tell you to do that. I don't know why they're being such idiots. I did not tell them to do that, that's for sure. I'm certain of that. Get back on the wall. How are you going over here? Get up on the wall. Alright, you can now fire at will. See, these guys over here, we could be shooting them if they had just stayed up on the wall. Well, at least they're getting up there now. What the fuck are you doing?
The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
You just have to tell them to get up on the wall. Well, at least you didn't really lose many men on that, so it's fine. As soon as they roll up on the wall, try and capture this. Don't want them coming through here. The fewer troops that are inside the city, the easier it will be. I keep them locked out. Good, they're getting back up on the wall too. There's less urgency with that one. These guys here should all be on guard mode. Just back off a bit. Right, up on the wall. Quickly go and capture this. Fuck, get these guys out of there. If they take any more damage, they'll get dissolved. Are a little bit of a problem, but I don't think they're going to be particularly accurate, so won't worry about them too much. Okay, good. Now they can't get back inside through here. See, if you had hurried up, this could have been shooting them for like 10 minutes. Now they got pigs. That's kind of useless because I don't have any elephants. No, they just want to get rid of the tower. Well, whatever they want, it's wasting their ammo, so I don't give a shit. Take him out. Well, that's not going to be of any use to us anymore, but that's fine. Okay, once we capture this wall here, this gate, they cannot get back inside the settlement unless we let them in. So they're stuck outside. Good, 65% of them are dead. And how are they going over here, getting shot to shit? Yep. That's it, run them all down. Best we probably go and get rid of those onagers. Even though they're not really doing any damage to us. Just get rid of them anyway. Say what you want about Rome Total War, you do not get sieges like this, with this level of complexity in Total War Warhammer. Does not ever happen. It's one of the things that makes it an inferior Total War to the classics. One of the many things, actually. Don't get me wrong, there are some ways in which they are better. For example, it uses cores a lot better, it uses the graphics card a lot better. Issuing orders is a lot easier in Total War Warhammer. The later Total Wars in general. But the overall depth is not better. What are they doing to us here? Still getting shot by towers, right? Yep, big time. Well, the balance of power is in our favour now. These peasants. Because the AI never disbanded anything, so... Does that make sense?
The god! Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemy's heart.
So what's that? Is that 2 generals we've wiped out now? Alright. It's time to start trying to finish off this battle a little bit. Let's get these guys inside the settlement and start killing the Bruti in here. Need these guys inside so they don't get attacked while they're out here. Bring the cavalry, these cavalry inside because they'll be safer inside the walls now since we've got them under our control. Leaving these outside. Okay, we capture this. There is no possibility for them to get back inside. They have to stay outside now. Get shot by towers. Tail's not shooting. Well, this one still is. Yeah, see, they're changing directions now. They need to get to the other tower. But they'll never make it there. Okay, now, the urban cohort that we did send inside... These 4. Make a rush to the town square and capture the town. Yeah, capture the town square. Can we speed this up a bit? Okay, good. The frame rate's starting to get a little bit better as, of course, more men keep dying. That's it, they've got nowhere to go now. Okay, those of them that are outside, let's go and finish these guys off. They've got nowhere to retreat to. I don't know why they're running away. They can't do anything about it. Guess they'll just use cavalry then.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Alright, so what's going on over here? Still shooting him? Yep. So these look like legionary cavalry. And what's this? Is this an armored bodyguard? Note those are Roman cav. Alright, city's captured. We just need to wait for the timer to run out now. Alright, now these two cav, I want them to just do as much damage to these guys as possible, because otherwise we'll have to fight them another day. I don't really want the general to get involved because he might get killed. And the infantry that are here, they should come and give us some backup. So what do you kill? 90% so far, yeah, but 90%, like 100% of the other 3 armies or whatever, but like 70% of this one.
General is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Battle's almost over. Good, they gained experience. It's going to help. Might get a little bit shot by these towers, but that's okay. Because we can just recover them during the end turn. I think all we need to do is take this one out there and that's them all wiped out. Okay, I'm pretty sure that all armies have been destroyed.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory.
That's a great victory for us and a terrible defeat for the Bruti. They've lost so many troops, and more importantly, they've lost a settlement to which I can now recover my casualties from, making me even stronger. So this army here is in really bad shape. This one's not too bad. The cavalry took a bit of a beating, but for the most part it's fine.
General.
Alright, let's have a look. What else is going on?
General.
What about in Italy? What are you doing here?
General.
I mean, I really wanted to get down to Tarentum, but it just doesn't seem like that's a good idea right now. There's just too many Brutii armies here. I think you should fight this army here and then just make your way back to Capua.
Prepare for battle. Victory!
Just pick out battles. And so pick them apart a bit at a time. I just wanted to make a rush for their settlement. Can't do that. It's too many. I didn't have a look at what they've got.
My brave men, victory shall be ours by grace of my inspired leadership. But this means I cannot risk myself in the front line. I must remain safe, guarded by you, my loyal warriors. This is not cowardice, oh no. It is prudence, the handmaiden of victory.
No, this guy's a coward.
Today we face those proud Romans, the Bruti. They are worthy enemies, but enemies nonetheless. They have been brought to the battlefield by muling infants instead of leaders. Our numbers here are about equal. Therefore, a victory here will be hard fought, but glorious. All that said, we are the stronger. Every one of you is better than they. Remember this, and take heart from the memory. This morning, an eagle circled the camp 3 times, then flew towards the rising sun. Such a portent can only mean a good day for us today. Some of us will soon lie dead. The rest will drink to their memory, but, as always, we Romans will fight with honor!
Okay then, so we're in... Oh, hang on, let's reorganize this. There shouldn't be anything to be concerned about, because the army already ran away from us once. That means they can't withdraw, so that's good. But yeah, let's do our best to wipe them out and get ourselves back to Capua. We need to restore our strength and back up the Senate. I guess we'll weaken the Brutii from abroad, where our armies are less hounded by just too many enemy reinforcements. So it's about the same size as ours, but our troops are just way better. Yeah, do not use skirmish mode. Hold your line. 2 units of Praetorian cavalry can easily beat 3 units of Roman cavalry, provided they don't break.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army.
Of course,
is
if you kill the enemy
too.
general, then they'll be the ones that break. Well, it looks like he's going to get away. Yeah, this is a pretty crappy army. Most of it's auxilia by the looks of it. Let's try to flank them. I think it might be over before too long. Yeah, even now the battle's pretty much over. They extended their line out way too far out here. Okay, now I want my archers to actually move up front because I can see their cavalry's moving around the flanks. So let them go around the wrong side. It's up to them. Okay, no point running down enemy cavalry, you're not going to catch them. Get these wankers. You guys can hold your fire now, not needed. Archers, you can shoot at these guys that are around our rear. Let's wheel about. Turn around. Never mind. So what have they got here? Just 2 loads of Roman cavalry. They're not going to be able to do much. They're facing the wrong way as well, so the archers are tearing them apart. wait, no, shoot those. How are we going for percentages? 81%, okay. This was super easy. Okay, we don't need them. We'll just run them down a little bit and we're done.
They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Alright, we're done here. That army's wiped out. If you can even call that an army. But still, that could have actually been very useful to another army if it was in support of it.
Victory! No more moves, sir. Sir!
This army here is in good shape. I'll need to send them back over. Do we not have military access with the Senate?
I shall speak with them at once.
Okay, no. I'll just give them a bunch of money. So I need to be able to move around. How about 100,000? I think that's fair.
Sir!
There we go, we've got our full standing with the Senate again. Now, we stand over here to make sure we've got them to back them up. Because if Rome gets taken without us doing anything, I'll never forgive myself.
Out of move, sir.
I mean, I will, but still it's annoying. I'm going to put all of these generals in here, because this guy desperately needs to retrain.
Onward! Sir!
Hang on, we've got another army out here.
I captain.
They need to retrain as well.
Move out!
Let these guys go first. No one's going to hurt them in the meantime. Just want to reorganize them first.
Orders, General. Leaving the army. Orders, march. Joining. Sir!
Okay, is that it? Are we done for the turn? There's a few of these buggers
Prepare for battle.
around. No, just leave it. I don't think they'll make the attack on us. But I don't want to be attacked either. Oh, hang on. What if these guys come in? Then they'll run away.
Engage the enemy. Victory! Engage the enemy.
Push them around a little bit.
Victory! Orders,
Yeah, these guys are a bit more damaged.
General. Move out.
Alright, time to sort of shift the units around. See if we can get some more experience.
Orders,
If I shift that into there, there'll be 3 men left in that.
sir.
It's okay, it still works.
Imperator. Sir.
Come on, give us some experience.
Imperator.
Otherwise, what did we fucking fight for if not for experience? Well, I'm not getting much out of that retraining queue. What about these guys here? Any of them have experience? Wrong one.
Sir.
Oh, I did it to them, not to these. Alright, well, guess what? They're going in now, because if they get attacked, they'll get merged.
Onward. Sir. Onward.
Alright, and Capua needs to get done as well.
Orders,
None of these have tier 3 experience.
General. General. Orders. Sir.
Shit, that's a lot of retraining that needs to get done there. And where's the other one? Do we need another one? That's right, this one over here. That's fine. Okay, we're at the end of this turn, so let's see. Yeah, retrain everything we can of this. And this. And these. Moving on. Good, nothing happened on that one. So, they want me to blockade the port of Tenaeus. I can do that.
Aye, Captain. Can't sail there, Captain. Set sail.
Yeah, get rid of them. So let's just make sure that we retained our experience. It seems like it. So this one's not yet at full strength. The Senate looks like they've pushed pretty hard in. Look at that plague as well. Great. But we stand next to the Senate. If they go after Rome, we'll be there to try and stop them. Let's have a look at our standing with the Senate. It needs to be better than that. The thing is, what are they going to do when I'm the only family left? When the Julii and the Brutii are gone, they have no choice but to love me.
General.
We could probably auto-resolve that one. To save time.
Imperator, prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Imperator, prepare for battle.
Whew, took a bit of damage, but that's okay. That can be a bit of a good thing sometimes.
Victory!
Now, do these units here have any experience? No, I was hoping to spread the experience around. Now, this is not a huge city, so they'll have to go back to Cordoba, which is not a problem. That's pretty much on the way anyway. So repair all this shit. Temple of Horse... Awesome Temple. What the fuck is that? Get rid of it. I think that's a glitch. Okay, just one peasant should be enough to maintain garrison here, and the rest of you guys back to Cordoba for retraining, which just don't quite make it, but that's okay.
Aye, Captain. Set sail. Out of move, sir.
Taking all these peasants, I think. Or maybe I did. Should fix public order. Okay, now over here at Ankira, we'll need to fight that one manually because they've got good units in here.
Sir.
But look at this army. This army's a beast. Let's have a look at the faction ratings. Well, it's not going to show that they've gone too far downhill recently. Yeah, they've all been smashing each other. Hang on, there was another unit around here. Yeah, disband that. I think there's one over here. Oh, I can't remember. Over here, how are they going? They're doing okay. Okay, these guys are all fully retrained, so they can afford to go out and go and hit Larissa.
Prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Orders.
Alright, let's go and take Ankara. How many settlements do we have now? 33. It's going to be a bit of a slog to get back up to 56 or whatever we were before. This shouldn't be too difficult. It shouldn't take too long either. Yeah, so basically the situation in Italy is going to be a little bit turbulent for a bit, but we'll cut the Brutii supplies off by taking all their other settlements. Without funds, then they can't get more reinforcements in there.
Something of a philosopher. Some ask me, why are we here? The answer is often complicated. But today, we are here to kill all those bastards! Today, we face those masters of lies, arrogance, and dishonesty, the Brutii. They are a dangerous foe, and unkind when victorious. They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again. We outnumber them by a large margin, but this may drive them to foolhardy defiance. Be careful. Today we make our own fates. The omens may say that we face disaster, but I choose to think differently. Can any true man do otherwise? Now, take up the sword, string your bow, look to your arms and armor. Now comes the hour when we test Roman courage!
Alright, so should only need like 2 of these guys up on the wall as per the usual. I probably won't need to use the archers at all. Let's see, what have they got up on the walls here? They haven't put anything up on the walls. Oh, they did. Yeah, there it is. So what do they got here? No, these are urban cohort. Okay, so yeah, now we just wait. They need to get up on the wall.
Our siege towers have reached the walls. Now there will be hard fighting to break the defenses.
The great thing is, we take the settlement, and whatever casualties we suffer, we can retrain them all in one turn. Soon we'll have all of Greece again. Okay, come stand over here. Okay, there's 162 of them there, so it would be good if these artillery sort of soften them up a little bit.
Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
I mean, our urban cohort should be better than theirs, but still, because of the difficulty rating, it might actually even it out. Shooting him yet? Not quite in range. Okay, good. We're kicking their ass. You come over here. We need you to capture these walls so we can get inside and finish take the settlement. We probably actually could have auto-resolved this. Wait, this isn't even in Greece. We're in Kira. What the fuck I was thinking. Not bad. Those artillery really helped us out there. Speed this up a bit.
Waiting for order. Urban cohort.
Let's get these guys ready to get inside. This will be captured before they get there. I hope so. Nope, I was wrong, but it'll only be a second. There we go, captured. They got 2 kills, big deal. Get inside. Okay, the towers are helping us out here. Get over here. Cut them off. Really, I just want them to get into the town square and just start crushing the enemy from there. We've got light auxilia here. Just send one of the units in to go kill them.
General is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's... Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
And now we just make a mad rush for the town square. This is pretty much over. Jeez, they put so much detail into this game. You know, for back in, what was it, 2002. And of course, Rome 2's Colosseum looks a lot better, but still, that came out, 10 years afterwards. Just isn't a better game. Urban cohort, Praetorian cohort here. Around their back. I want you to use your... They're getting destroyed. Just get in here. I guess our superior experience really comes in handy. Barely lost anything. Now we could sit there and retrain them over the end turn, or we could maybe head to Nikomedia. Let's have a look. Exterminate them. Because we don't need to take a break. Or maybe hit Sardis. No, I think I'd rather hit Nikomedia. Because that'll be an easy one to hit, because the walls aren't built up yet. There's another army out here, but I won't worry about them.
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement.
So now we're on 34.
Orders.
Just wondering if perhaps I should come over here and fight them. We'll have a little bit of backup from the Senate. But so will they. Well, that's okay. It's good to actually have a fight where we've got some oh, jeez. The Senate does not have many troops left. Probably best then that we go out here and do our best to wipe out these Bruti before they overrun the Senate. I'm pretty sure that's just a mercenary, so I don't really care. A lot of dogs in that. Two reasonable sized army up against a mostly pre-Marian army. Both of these guys here are probably going to get killed, but I reckon I could take on both of these by myself. This guy's got no command. What the fuck's wrong with you? Or at least you've got the surgeon. That way, if we win, we take a lot of recovery. So hopefully we can get rid of both of these armies here, which will put a little bit less pressure on the Senate. Because, like I said, if they take Rome, everything's over. We lose.
Day has dawned. This will
People are always saying, is there any campaign where you could possibly lose? Well, I could still lose this one here because, like I said, even though I can beat the Brutii, if they take Rome, it's over. I'm not going to let them take Rome, though. I'll always have an army standing outside there, and I will not let them beat it. I mean, unless they do beat it, then what can I do? Oh, I didn't listen to the speech.
Attempt to save themselves.
I think what we should do here is just like charge home into this army before their reinforcements show up. And before the Senate reinforcements show up. Because although it's good to have some reinforcements from the Senate, we don't want them to take too much damage because they've only got the one city. Once they're out of troops, they have to rely entirely on me. In addition to that, once we've dealt with the Brutii, we still need to deal with the Julii, and if anything, they've got more troops in the north than the Brutii do. Have to blow up their own units. Okay, just stop. Use your pillar. Is this a proper general? No, it's just Praetorian cavalry, so shouldn't have too much morale issues. Smashing them. Oh shit. Oh no, it's Praetorian cavalry, you can deal with that. Kinda fucked up there. Come on, hold your ground. Oh, you piece of crap. Just fumbled there. You go over there and back them up. They'll come back, but you know, they've taken damage now. Come on, kill the Praetorians. Good. Stand back, don't let the cavalry get wiped out. So that secondary army of theirs is on its way. The first army is just about dead. This guy here's taking a big beating. Get in there, you need to help. Just hopefully you don't die. But if you do die, you're kind of shit. Hey, look at that. How come they've got first cohort? I wasn't given any. Steal their eagle. Yep, flank him.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
Claim higher ground. Okay, I lost a lot of cavalry in this particular fight here, but in the process we gained the high ground. Form up infantry because there's going to be more fighting. This guy here, we need to keep him out of the fight from now on.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Yeah, try and kill as many of them as they can before they get away, cowards. Especially that early legionary first cohort. I'll steal their eagle. They're retreating right into their other army. Okay, we can't do that. Get back. Not worth sacrificing these men. You get over here. Make sure you're protected. Okay, so the Senate's going to help me by hitting them up this flank. Those are my Samnite mercenaries. I don't need them. Go down there and kill them. Alright, good. That flank is secure now. Get back over here. I don't need the cavalry on the flank because the Senate's there. Let's move forward. Hang on. Keep that guy out of the fight. He took too much damage in the first bout. Alright, let's just punch right through their center now. With the Senate on their flank, they won't stand much of a chance. Cavalry, get around over here. Hit their, that would be their left flank, I think. Because if it's our right flank, it's their left. Yeah. Shit. I'm gonna fight already. No, no, no. Don't fight until yet. Get back.
The enemy general is running away.
These guys want to leave, so now we need to kill them.
But in battle, it's beyond belief.
I'm taking a lot of damage through archers. I don't think we've wiped them out. So look here, 70%, but we've done a decent amount of damage to them. Sent them back home, hopefully. Help protect Rome from these idiots. Okay, tell the archers to stop shooting. Because most likely going to shoot my own men. It's good to see the Senate running them down as well. It saves me having to worry about it.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
We're getting pretty close to 85%. I mean, it's probably only going to be one of the armies, because I think the first time we got away. All these guys over here. Gotta make sure we run them down. We're up to 84%. Just one more percent, and it's guaranteed that at least one of the armies is dead. Okay, 86%. One of the armies is dead. Okay, don't worry about that.
This
Which
is
one?
a heroic victory.
It's possible that they're both dead. That one's actually probably still living. Well, we'll find out on the campaign map.
Victory!
I think they both died because I'm not seeing any like shattered units out here.
Imperator.
Now, as much as these guys do need retraining, there's still units, there's still armies in here that need it as well.
Imperator.
Actually, you come and stand over here,
Onward.
protect the Senate. You stay over here because these two here need reinforcing. Okay, and since we've just hit an hour and a half there, we'll end the episode here. So I think the situation's looking a bit better than it was at the beginning. I mean, the thing is, the Julii, if they want to come and attack the Senate, they have to go through the Brutii. The Brutii have to go through the Senate, and they have to go through us. And as long as we can keep replenishing our forces, we'll eventually beat them. Because they're going to lose their territories out here where they just don't have sufficient forces to stop us. Anyway, like I said, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 17, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.